Welcome to class, everyone. Today we will be resuming our lesson on Australian soap mixing. Now, please turn your textbooks to page 751. Now, what makes Australian soap mixing so interesting is the strategic inclusion
Excuse
of
me,
kangaroo dung.
Professor.
We have just begun. Logan, what is it?
Well, I was in the Forbidden Library and...
The Forbidden Library. You know it is forbidden, don't you?
I know, Professor, but I found a way to make giant bubbles.
Giant bubbles. Ha! You must be mistaken. It cannot be done.
No, giant bubbles are real. I can make them. I know the recipe.
Enough! Blasphemy! You will have detention for this.
Fine. I'll discover the secrets of giant bubble making on my own. Give me detention if you want. I'm leaving.
Logan, get back here. You'll be expelled for this, I promise you. A delinquent, that cursed child.
Well, you don't need to go to the Forbidden Library to find out how to make giant bubbles. In fact, I'm going to show you right now how to make giant bubbles. First, though, I have to thank today's sponsor, ExploreNet. Thank you, ExploreNet, for sponsoring April, May, and June boxes. Without ExploreNet's help, we wouldn't be able to get activity boxes out to all our kids, and I wouldn't be able to make these videos. So, thanks, ExploreNet. Now, most importantly, you're going to need these wooden dowels here. You're going to need a length of string. A little keychain ring is going to go a long way, or you can use a washer. Now, first, you're going to want to cut your short string and tie it between your two dowels. Your short string should be about 2.5 rulers, or about 75 centimeters. Now, I'm just going to hold my ruler up to my string, hold my finger, put it over here, extrapolate a little bit, and I've got my length of string. We're going to take this and cut it, again at about 75 centimeters. You're going to want to take your two dowels, take the tip of your string, and make a loop around the tip. And then pull the tip of your string through the loop, just tying a knot. And then you're going to want to take what's left of the tip of your string and the rest of the string and make another loop like that. And then pull the tip of the string through the loop again. And pull tight like that. Go ahead and do the same thing with the other side of your string. And I'm going to put on some tape just to make sure that string stays on there. Now you should be able to pull your dowels as far as they can go and hold your string taut. You're going to want to take the rest of your string and run your little keychain loop on it, or if you have a washer, that'll work too. Once you've got the key ring down at the bottom of your long string, you're going to just want to tie a knot to secure it. So I'm going to run my keychain or washer down onto my long string, and we're just going to lift our string up to make sure the keychain is in the very center, like a necklace. Then we're going to tie that knot I was talking about, which is going to be a little difficult with how long the string is, but you can just go ahead and make a loop like before and pull your string on through. And what this keychain is going to do is make sure that our string can be dunked into water. It's going to give it some weight. You can go ahead and tie either end of the long string onto your dowels. Now you'll have one short string between your dowels and a long string sort of making a triangle outwards from your dowels. So I've got either end of my dowels here. I've got both tips of my long string, and just like you did with your short string, you can go ahead and tie some knots onto the end of your dowels. And of course, we're gonna need some soap. And no, not the Australian soap making method kind. You're gonna need a tablespoon of cornstarch, about half a cup of dish soap, and 8 cups of water. Go ahead and mix that up real good. Just going to toss my dish soap in there. Gonna go ahead and throw in my cornstarch. Now we've got our wand, we've got our bubble mix. We can go outside and make some giant bubbles.
Finally, I've unlocked it. The secret of giant bubble making. The most important ingredient, though, is patience. Let's try this. First of all, dunk your strings in all the way. Get it nice and soapy. Pull your short string taut and pull up. It's not going to work every time. That's why I said you need patience.
Whoa!
Well, guys, thank you so much for learning the secret of giant bubble making with me. I hope you get some awesome giant bubbles yourself. Please send us some videos, some pictures. Let us know if you have any comments or questions. Otherwise, keep a lookout for our event this month, a Kahoot Trivia Night. All participants will be eligible for a prize, so check that out. Otherwise, we hope you enjoy the rest of this month's activities, and thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you on Monday. Take care.